Okay, this is my recipe for what I call Bachelor chicken soup. It's super simple, and you use the big size crock pot. Go down and buy your $30 crock pot, not the smaller round one, but the big oval one. And then we go buy a big package of either chicken legs or chicken breasts. Or not chicken breasts, you want dark meat for this. And so thighs or legs. So I've already de-skinned. It's important to de-skin it, and I use a rag. You grab the chicken skin with the rag, and then it's not so slimy and slippery. You can pull it off really easy without wearing your hands out. So we pull that off, and and then I always put the skins in a Ziploc bag, otherwise they make a real mess in the garbage can. So, and then the broth we're using, you can either use chicken broth or vegetable broth or both. So I turn my crock pot onto high, and we'll go ahead and pour these in. 2 whole things. Might want to shake them first. And so that's what you start with for your base. And then we add our chicken. I'll go ahead and put it on the bottom. Once the chicken cooks, you're going to have to debone it, but you want the bones in there for flavor. So let that cook takes about 8 hours. Here's a chopped potato. I've got 6 russets. I like to use russet potatoes because they have better flavor. And don't make the chunks too big. 1 white onion chopped up, and here's how I chop it this way first, and then chop the onion this way first. So the little cubes are like a 1/2-inch cubes. So we take the onion, 1 full onion is what I use. You can use half an onion if you're not an onion lover, but the onion brings out a lot of flavor. I use 1/2 cup of brown rice, maybe even a little bit less than that. Let's say 1/3 cup. And then here's 4 chopped carrots. I add that to it. See, our crock pot's filling up fast. Here's a can of corn, juice and all. Goes in. And then we normally have some celery. See how we're almost to the top right now. So I'm using celery salt. I prefer celery. So I'll go around about 3 times sprinkling celery salt in. I just have it in a salt shaker. And then I like Italian seasoning. I pop it open to the spoon or the sprinkle side. And Italian seasoning, I put a fair amount on. Cover the top. I cover it about like this. More than you think you'd want, because it all gets cooked in there. Then this is garlic and herb seasoning, Spice Islands. And I like to sprinkle that on too. Real garlic would be good. And then last but not least, pepper. And now there's salt in this, so we have plenty of salt. That corn juice had salt in it. So the easiest thing to overdo with is black pepper. You got to be careful not to do too much black pepper. And then from there, you put the lid on, you go to work, and you come home and dinner is ready. And I wish I had known this when I was 18 years old. The end.